So I just wanted to make a quick update video on everything that's been going on with me lately. So last week I finished my radiation, which was really cool. I had 10 days, and then I was done last Wednesday. And then today I had my 4th round of immunotherapy. I just got done with that. And I've only got 1 drug. I was getting 2 drugs, but I got a really bad rash after my last one, and I was like, my body was red everywhere, and I had fever and everything, so they just decided to just do 1 to see how I do with that. So and I've been doing a lot better. I've been walking more. Monday this past week I was able to actually go to the gym and go swimming so I could get some exercise. So I've been really grateful that I've been able to do more and walk more and just feel better and start feeling like myself again. For a while, like after surgery and then after I had my therapy, I was really weak. I lost a bunch of weight and I wasn't able to do a lot. I was really weak, out of breath, and food wasn't really appetizing to me, and I was eating a lot. So I'm just glad that my strength's back up and that I can do a lot more now. So that's been really great. And then from here on out, so my surgery's done, my chemo's done, my radiation's done, and now I'm just doing my immunotherapy. And I don't know when my next scan will be. I'm kind of waiting to see how I do. And then I'll keep you guys updated on when that is. But I think that things are getting better just because I've been feeling better and my leg hasn't been hurting as much. It still hurts sometimes, and I'm not like able to run or anything. I still have to like sit sometimes and everything, but I'm doing a lot better than I was before, so that's great. And throughout this whole process, I've just been kind of, not doing a lot, and it's been hard for me because I've been like trying to figure out my purpose, and I think that everybody goes through that. And I've been praying a lot to God, and I've kind of already been just somebody who's been like, I just want to surrender myself to God, and I've been praying a lot to Him, just asking what He wants me to do and where to go. And since I've been asking Him what His plan is for me and where I want to go, last week I watched 3 different sermons that all told me the same thing, basically answering my prayers. One of the sermons was from Joel Osteen, and he was basically saying, like, in order to achieve greatness and reach your full potential of what God put you here to do, you have to take risks and to step out of your comfort zone. And I thought that was a really inspiring message. He talked about an eagle, and if a baby eagle stays in the nest, then it'll die because it won't learn how to fly, and he has to be pushed out of the nest and fall before he learns how to fly. So I thought that was a really cool message, and I really enjoyed that. Then I listened to another sermon by Chris Durso, who is the Saints Church or the Christ Tabernacle in New York, and his sermon was talking about a saint's yes, and basically just don't worry about your future, just trust God and do what He wants you to do. And one of the verses that he said was Isaiah 58:11, the Lord will guide you continuously and satisfy your soul. You should let your mission dictate your decisions, not your decisions dictate your mission. So instead of like deciding what you want to do with your life and then praying to God about it and telling Him, like, please fulfill these wants and needs that I have in my life, you should pray to God and ask Him what you should do and then fulfill what He wants. So I thought that was really inspirational. And then it was just talking about faith versus fear, how fear is just playing it safe and staying within your comfort zone, and faith is operating outside of your comfortability, and just to give up, let go, and God will work it all out for you. And then also to pray through your process continually, so you are living out your mission that God has for you. So I thought that was really cool. Those 2 messages were similar. And then I listened to another sermon from Traders Point, and it was talking about how you should descend into greatness, and that in order to achieve greatness and God's calling for you, you have to make sacrifices. And surrender yourself to Jesus. And I just think that's just so great. And for so long I've always just kind of lived my life, and I'm like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm just gonna do it, and that may not really be aligned with God's purpose for me. And now I'm just really trying to pray more and try to align myself more with Him and what He wants me to do, and follow His path. And if I reach any barriers, then maybe that's not where I'm supposed to go. And if opportunities open up for me, then maybe that's something that where God wants me to go down. And I think that that's been really hard for me, because I keep praying and asking for guidance and wisdom, and where my path should be and what I should be doing. And even though like right now it's been hard, I think right now I'm just kind of going through this spiritual journey where I can't really do a lot, and I just been watching a lot of sermons and reading the Bible a lot and seeking out spiritual wisdom in that way. So I'm just kind of building myself up spiritually, and I think it's for something greater, and I don't know what that's going to be, but I'm excited for the future to see where it goes. And it's just, I've already been transformed greatly these past 6 months, and I'm just continuing to grow in my faith and spiritually. And another thing that they said in the sermon, it was P.D. Kinder was the pastor. He just said that there's some questions that only God can answer, which I think is great, because I've always been the type of person who tries to answer things on my own, or tries to ask other people for advice, and sometimes people give bad advice. That's one thing I've learned as I've grown up and everything, is that sometimes you get bad advice from people, and it's not really what you're supposed to do. And if you base your decisions on bad advice from other people, then you end up making the wrong decision. So I really like that, just talk to God about what you should do, and He'll definitely give you the right answer. And that's happened to me many times, where God speaks to me and gives me the right answers. And now I'm not saying I've always listened to what He said, but from now on I'm definitely going to. So I thought that was really cool that I've just been experiencing that, where I've been praying a lot of my purpose and what I should do, and then I happened to listen to 3 different sermons, 3 different churches, 3 different pastors, and they all gave the same exact message. Just you have to step out of your comfort zone, you have to ask God, and let Him guide you with what you want to do, and you have to just trust in Him and have faith, and you will live according to your purpose and what He wants of you. And if you make sacrifices, then it'll give back to you tenfold. So I think that's really great and inspiring to learn about, and I'm slowly getting there, and I'm just kind of in the waiting period right now, and I feel like I'm like incubating, like I just need to grow a little bit before I can go out into the world. So and so yeah, it's been really cool, and I'm really excited about it, getting more involved with some things. So I'm trying, but yeah, it's just been this whole journey of mine. Now that I have been feeling better and able to walk a little bit more, I'll see how this week goes after I just had my therapy this week. So praying that I have minimal side effects, and that it just knocks this cancer out, and just my body just sees the cancer cells and kills them and just gets rid of them. And then I keep saying I know I'm already healed, and I have faith, and by when Jesus died on the cross, it says by His wounds you are healed. So I just know that we just have to be patient and trust God's timing and trust His process and His plan. But yeah, and I just appreciate all the prayers and support from everyone who's been helping me pray, and just everything you've all been doing. It's just really wonderful, and I just really appreciate that, and inspires me to give back as well, and I'm just really grateful for that. And then another thing that happened to me last week was I saw the pastor from Traders Point Christian Church, Aaron Brockett, in downtown when I was out to eat, and it was just so random, and I thought that was really cool. And it was like God was saying, like, you're going down the right path, like, just continue on your plan and your purpose. And it was cool to get connected with him, and I just kind of introduced myself and just said I thought he was doing great things, and it's just amazing how everything that happens the way that they do and the way that God plans things out. And sometimes you may not know why certain things happen or how they happen, and sometimes in the moment it's like, why is this happening to me? But then it's revealed later like what the purpose is. So if anybody's going through anything like that, just be patient, continue to pray, and have hope and faith, and that really does wonders for you. And thanks for listening. I'll keep everybody posted as much as I can, and love you guys. Have a great day.